Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing another feature video and it's on this crazy Evo 10 which is owned by John. I'll put his Instagram down below, so definitely make sure you go check that out, give him a follow. But yeah, so today we're going to be doing a full feature on this one, so we'll do a full walk around with all the mods listed. We'll get him to start the car up and get a few revs, and we'll also do a few flybys. Definitely make sure you stick around till the end of the video because this one has a T51R mod in the turbo, so it makes some crazy sounds, so you're definitely going to want to stick around and watch the flybys and some in-car driving sounds. But yeah, with that said, let's get started on the mods. Alright, so starting off in the exterior mods, as you can see, the car has been wrapped yellow. Now this was Phantom Black originally, which is the same as my car, but John has had the car wrapped in Avery Dennison dark gloss yellow. And I'm not sure if the camera is really going to pick up this color, but it's a really nice yellow color. It's kind of similar to the Evo 9 yellow, and yeah, I'm a big fan. It looks really good and it makes the car really stand out, being that it's not a factory color. But other than that, the car basically has carbon everything. So yeah, let's go around and check out some of these mods. Starting at the front, we have a Verus style carbon front lip, as well as this front splitter as well, which is carbon and has the rods and the white pinstriping at the front. Have the black Stealth Mishimoto front main intercooler. Have the carbon front nose piece and the front badge. The fog light delete kit. Some Verus style carbon canards. Then have a side mount number plate bracket with John's custom number plates. Some V-Land Audi style headlights. Some OEM style carbon fibre bonnet vents and scoop. So then we come around to the side of the car. We have some APR GT3 style mirrors, as well as this carbon corner piece here. Then have some Verus style side vents, some LED sequential indicators which have been blacked out. Now the car, being a 2008, did come with the sort of Series 1 style side skirts, which are kind of ugly. So this one has been upgraded to the Series 2, which is I think a 2011 and later model. Also have this carbon fibre side skirt extension, which actually flares out here at the back. So it's a really nice addition. Also have some carbon fibre door handle covers. And we have some carbon door pillars, window pillars, some weather shields, and these carbon window vents. Come around to the back of the car, so we've got this big Voltex carbon fibre wing. Underneath that, this carbon fibre duck lip. So those really mesh well together, as you can see. I have some Verus style tail lights. Down the bottom here we have the OEM Aero rear spats. We have down underneath that, you can see, we have this Verus style rear diffuser. So all the way down, goes across the whole car. Some carbon fibre exhaust heat shields. The car is a single exit style exhaust setup, and as you can see, this one has been put to use, being that the car is on E85 and shoots a lot of flames. And then also have John's Instagram there, definitely make sure you go check that out. But other than that, for the exterior mods, we just have this hard tuned side banner, which is on both sides of the car. and actually really ties the sort of black and yellow theme together, breaks up the yellow along the doors. So yeah, so as you can see, it's a extremely modified Evo. A lot of mods done, and yeah, being that it's wrapped in the yellow, it actually really stands out. So yeah, I think that is it for the exterior mods. I definitely would have missed a few things, but yeah, we'll move on to the wheels, tyres, brakes and suspension. Okay, so starting off with the wheels, as you can see, it has some Enkei RPF 1s. They are an 18 by 9.5 plus 15. It then has some Advan AD08R tyres in a 265 35 18. Then for the lugs, it has some Project MU lug nuts. Has the Brembos repainted in a lime green colour. And then moving on to the brakes, so it has some slotted T3 front and rear rotors. It then has Ultima SR front pads and then Ultima SR rear pads. But so that's going to let us move on to the suspension. That's where this car has a lot of extra work. A lot has been done. So starting off, it has some coilovers, obviously. So we have some MCA XR purple coilovers. But then after that, John has gone and got the complete Cusco, or Cusco, never sure how that's pronounced, underbracing kit. So to start, he has the front strut bar tower, the rear strut bar tower, then he has just every single bracing piece you can get from the Cusco catalogue. So the rear member side section power brace, the rear member rear power brace. Basically, if you lift the car up, the hole underneath the car is just blue. See if I can spot some of that down in here. Not sure if you can see, but yeah, the entire car has the complete Cusco catalogue. So yeah, the lower floor power brace, the front center power brace, lower arm bar type 2. I'm not going to list all of those, but yeah, basically everything you can get. Then the car has the white line bushing kit, as well as the front and rear white line sway bars. It has the end links, the roll center / bump steer correction kit, front and rear full bushing kit, rear lower control arms, and basically every bushing and suspension component of the car has been modified and upgraded. So yeah, gone above and beyond with this car. So yeah, definitely handles well, matches the looks. So yeah, I believe that's about it for the wheels, tyres, brakes and suspension. Okay, so moving into the interior, as you can see, this has also been heavily modified. So we have an Android 10.2 inch touchscreen. Let's turn the gauges on. Also have a carbon fibre triple gauge pod over there on the side with some AEM X series gauges. So we have the wideband AFR gauge, the boost gauge, and a temp gauge. Down here we have an ethanol content gauge. We have the limited edition AK Racing Club Spec Customs titanium shift knob. So these are numbered. This is number 3 of 10. We have this Rally Art handbrake cover. All carbon fibre style interior pieces, as you can see, including the shifter surround. Around here in the door panels, as you can see, we've got some custom Recaro, hopefully you can see that, Recaro panelling, as well as carbon fibre covers the side, down on the door handles. Probably show you better over this side. So full carbon fibre pieces here. This is our Recaro carbon cover here. So yeah, a lot of carbon add-ons. The wheel has been retrimmed in suede. We have this cluster surround in carbon, and then the wheel here, the plastic parts have been blacked out. I also have the yellow stitching on the wheel with the yellow center stripe. Have some door sills, some LED interior lighting, and we have the Broadway mirror, fully blacked out headlining, including all interior plastics. So yeah, really nicely modified interior. So this car being, it's the same as mine, so it's a GSR with the SST option, which was something you could do in Australia in the first few years of the Evo 10. So yeah, it is GSR, so it has the cloth seats and the intercooler sprayer, which is that middle button there. So a little bit lighter than MR, doesn't have some of the MR features, so it's a bit of best of both worlds. But yes, obviously then we have the cloth Recaro seats. So yeah, really nicely modified interior. Have the Rally Art dash mat. But yeah, big fan of all the carbon additions. Being that I'm currently working on fixing up my interior in my cars, is yeah, nice to see some of these things I've been looking at buying. I also have some paddle extenders, and then an Evolution by Design fire extinguisher bracket, and then the fire extinguisher has actually been painted to look like a NOS bottle, which is a really cool touch. So hopefully you can see that there. So I think that is about it for the exterior. Now I'll move on to the engine mods. Okay, so for engine mods, as you can see, also extremely modified in here, and yeah, a lot of purple and a lot of carbon. So to start off with the turbo. So we have the GT Pumps 712 turbo, which is the same as I run, but then this car has had the T51R mod done by Turbo Mod Pro in Australia. So yeah, as you will hear shortly, this car makes a very unique sound. It then has a Hypertune tubular manifold, Evolution by Design tubular manifold heat shield, as well as the Evolution by Design firewall heat shield. Have a Club Spec Customs titanium engine hoist bracket, which yeah, it's a really nice touch. Then it has some GSC S1 cams. We have an Innovate Flex Fuel kit. So yeah, the car is currently on E85. It's been tuned by AK Racing on that Flex Fuel kit. So then for the exhaust, it has an AK Racing dump pipe, one cell cat, and then that goes into a TOG titanium single exit catback exhaust. We have the Mishimoto front mount intercooler, which we showed at the start. So that is the black option. Then we have a Cobb SF intake with the Cobb box. So yeah, it's a pretty good option for keeping the heat away, fully sealed in at the side. I have the Cobb silicon intake piping. Then we have a GFB Deceptor Pro 2 blower valve. We have the Evolution by Design coil cover, which actually says Evolution on it. We have carbon fibre fuse covers, the battery terminal cover. This is the Cusco strut brace, which we mentioned earlier. And so all these pieces have been powder coated, as you can tell. So these have been powder coated in a custom purple called Purple Glaze, and hopefully it's picking up a lot of sort of flex in that. Really nice looking. Also have this Tomei oil cap. Have the Password JDM intake manifold cover. The Club Spec Customs power steering reservoir cover with the Club Spec Customs cap for that, and also for the brake reservoir. Club Spec Customs titanium caps here for these lines. Full titanium bolt for the strut bar. We have a twin catch can setup. So this side we have the Radium catch can for the PCV, and this side we have the Cusco catch can. So yeah, really nice looking engine bay. Also have some carbon fibre gas bonnet struts. We have just blacked out his coolant overflow tank. And we have obviously some upper intercooler piping with the titanium clamps, Mishimoto radiator cap. And we also have the NRG Ops MyVec wire extend kit, so it gets rid of the wires that normally would run over here. So yeah, it really tidies it up. So then we have some upgraded injectors. We have upgraded fuel pump. We have an Innovate large inline fuel filter, which you can see down here. And then tuned, so it's only just been finished, this whole setup and the turbo install. So the tuning hasn't actually finished yet. It's just kind of got like a base run-in tune at the moment. Yeah, AK Racing have just run out of time finishing, so it's going back to get finished off, but it's just on kind of like a base map, I guess you'd call it at the moment, but still making great power. So it's making 286 kilowatts. But yeah, like I said, with these mods, and once it goes back for its finished dialed in tune, it should see around the 300 kilowatt at the wheels figure, which is the same as what Victor's Evo 10 that we did a feature on a while back, the white one. So pretty much same mods, same turbo and cams and everything. So yeah, should be expected to get 300 kilowatts once the tune is finished. But yeah, I think that is about it. Definitely missed a few things for the power mods, but yeah, that's what I can see and what I've been told. So now what we'll do is we'll get John to start the car up, we'll get a few revs, and then we'll get some flybys. Alright guys, so that is going to be the end of the video there. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed. It is definitely a very well and extremely modified Evo 10 in a very unique colour. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought below the video and what you think of the yellow on the Evo 10. Do you think it suits the shape? I definitely do, and I'm a big fan. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below. And yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And anything to do with Evo 10s and rally arts will definitely get featured on my channel. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.